Here are 10 Pauper cards you may have missed from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Let's start with Over the Edge. This is an artifact or enchantment remover that can double as an explore card, but not only explore, then explore again. You've probably seen how effective this ability can be, and I just think it's a super cool double up for various situations. Inverted Iceberg is a cool artifact that enters and mills a card and draws a card. This works well with the new Descend ability as well as being card advantage. But also later on it can craft with another artifact to become a 6/6 golem. That's pretty hefty, and it also taps or untaps things when it attacks. It's almost like a mini thing in the ice. Now if you're looking for a strictly better version of pacifism, look no further than Petrify. Oh boy, power creep is real, folks. This enchants a creature or an artifact, and it makes it so it can't attack or block or activate its abilities. Wow, that's a lot. Enchantment decks will like this a ton. Next is our awesome little guy, Cogwork Wrestler. Look how happy he is beating up this orc. This is basically a new Zulaport Duelist for artifact decks. I really like that it has flash, and it's got a fun combat bonus while also counting as an artifact. If you're looking to be mean, use a Skullcap Snail in your next black deck. When this enters, it'll have a target opponent exile a card from their hand. This is just better than any sort of virus beetle type effect that just straight up removes a card from the game. This could work against basically any type of deck too, because it ruins graveyard synergies and just wrecks your opponent's hand. This one's kind of cool. Thousand Moons Infantry is basically a singular Seedborn Muse. It untaps itself on each other player's untap step. It's like pseudo vigilance in a way. Plus 4 toughness can be a bit obnoxious at times. I personally like it, but I'd like to see how someone could break this ability. Relic's Roar is amazing. Turn an artifact or creature you control into a 4/3 dinosaur for the turn for 1 mana. That's insane. You could use this on an Ornithopter or even a treasure or a frog. Really neat combat trick if you swing in with a small creature only to have 0 damage turn into 4. You all know I love Anthem effects, right? Well, Family Reunion is one of those. For 2 mana, give all your creatures +1/+1 until the end of turn. Nice for combat, but it's also nice because it's got the secondary ability of making all your creatures hexproof for the turn. I love the utility in this. If you haven't already, check out my video on Discover, it'll help out for this card. Itali's Favor is an aura that gives the enchanted creature +1/+1 and trample. Not bad, but what's really special about this card is the fact that it can discover 3 when it enters. So you'll basically be getting this creature buff and something else with mana value 3 or less as well. It's like 2 cards in 1. Really strong effect for pretty cheap. And lastly, there's Captivating Cave. This one is an alternate to Crystal Grotto. While Grotto scries 1, Captivating Cave can put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature by sacrificing it. Sure, it's at sorcery speed, but an extra 2 power and toughness could really come in handy in certain situations. So, do you like these cards? Are they all terrible and you hate them? Please let me know in the comments below. And while you're down there, check out the TCGplayer affiliate link to purchase any Pauper cards you may want. Thank you to my patrons, and thank you for watching. Make sure you join me next week for your weekly dose of magic.